science and history, but let me ask, did anyone ever teach you how to start your own business? Chances are no one did. It's crazy. You learn to calculate the area of a triangle and memorize the capitals of countries, yet nothing about being an entrepreneur. Why don't we teach entrepreneurship in school? Let's talk about it. And if you make it all the way to the end of this video, put a hashtag believe in the comments below and we might feature you in a future video. You aren't alone if you feel school skipped a crucial subject. A ton of students feel the same way. In fact, decades of research show students want this. As far back as the 1990s, 2/3 of high school students said they wanted to become entrepreneurs, but over 80% felt they learned nothing about entrepreneurship in school. Think about that. Most kids dream of being their own boss, yet school gives them zero tools to do it. And this isn't just old data. In 2011, a national survey got the same results. Fast forward to a 2022 Junior Achievement Survey found 3 in 5 American teens, 60%, would rather start a business than have a traditional job. 60%! And nearly 37% of teens said they'd be interested in entrepreneurship programs if schools offered them. Clearly, you and your peers want this knowledge. It's not just students. Parents and the public get it too. In one survey, 86% of people agreed that entrepreneurship should be taught in school. There's overwhelming support for teaching real-world business skills, yet most schools still don't teach you how to create a product, how to start a company, how to manage money in a business sense. Why is that? Let's dig into the problem. Part of the issue is that our education system was built for a different world. The traditional school system was designed decades, even centuries ago, during the industrial age. Back then, the goal was to produce good employees, people who could follow instructions, work in factories or offices, and fit into a predictable job. Creativity, independent thinking, and risk-taking, those were often discouraged because factories needed consistency and obedience. As Sir Ken Robinson famously said, "We don't grow into creativity, we grow out of it, or rather, we get educated out of it." Schools often prioritize following the rules and avoiding mistakes, but entrepreneurship thrives on creativity and learning from mistakes. Think about it. In school, you're taught to fear being wrong. Getting an F is failure, but in entrepreneurship, failure is part of the journey. If you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original. Entrepreneurs try things, fail, and try again. Yet the school system, as it is, doesn't nurture that mindset. It can unintentionally publish the very behaviors that make great innovators, like questioning the status quo or taking bold initiative. What's more, our curriculum is loaded with theoretical knowledge but often light on practical life skills. You might graduate knowing the Pythagorean theorem, but not how to budget money, file taxes, or negotiate a good deal. A recent survey found the average American uses just 30% of the information they learned in school, and a whopping 84% of people said they learned things in school they never used after graduation. Meanwhile, 89% of people said life would be easier if they'd been taught practical skills in school. The top things they wish they'd learned: money management, how to do taxes, understanding loans, and how to negotiate. Sound familiar? These are exactly the kind of real-world skills an entrepreneurship course would cover: handling money, making deals, solving real problems.